Hello friends, my name is Koolio, welcome back to the channel. So you guys actually recommended for me to check out Kil'Groth. Now he is a warrior, but he plays a lot like, he's a jungler, he's a character that you want to play as a jungler. And so I decided to kind of give him a try, went out and looked at a couple of guides online, watched a couple of videos to try to get myself, you know, situated and kind of, you know, comfortable with playing Kil'Groth. And I came to find out he's one of my favorite characters to play. Now I've only played him a couple of times, but I found him extremely effective and I love his playstyle. So I'll go through his abilities real quick, and then I'm going to show you the equipment and the build that I have specifically for him. Now, the build that I have, I actually got from Rumbly TV, if you guys want to go check him out. But I made a couple of different tweaks on it to my own personal playstyle that I think made it extremely effective to play. So let's go ahead and go through some of his abilities real quick. And then once we jump into a match, I'll kind of explain to you guys some of my tips and tricks on how to play him effectively. So his passive ability is called the Fanatic. Each normal attack increases Kil'Groth's attack speed by 4 to 8%, stacks up to 8 times. Kil'Groth's third normal attack has a longer attack range. And his first ability, Sea Spear, Kil'Groth charges forward, dealing 100 physical damage to enemies along the path and slowing their movement speed by 25% for 1.5 seconds. The cooldown is reduced by 4 seconds when it hits enemy heroes. Then we got the Enraged Spear. After learning this ability, Kil'Groth's third normal attack will deal an additional 20 magic damage. When the ability is activated, every normal attack in the next 4 seconds deals additional magic damage. For each target Kil'Groth hits, his HP is restored by 20. Kil'Groth can hit more than 3 enemies, but will only restore HP up to 3 times per attack. HP also restores by 150% when Kil'Groth's HP is less than 50%. And then for his ultimate, we have, if I can go ahead and click on it, the Gore Lord. Kil'Groth immediately gains 4 stacks of Fanatic, removing all control effects for the next 6 seconds. Also, his movement speed is increased by 80% for a short period. Now, I found him to be a really, really good jungler. He's actually one of the top tier junglers. He's not like way up there. If you guys watch one of my recent videos, I think he was like in the A rank or B rank, but I still found him to be an extremely fun character to play, especially with the specific build that I got going on. Now this build is really similar to the one I told you about on Rumbly.tv, except the only difference is instead of going for the Soul Reaver, which gives a passive normal attacks, also deals 6% of current HP as magic damage, as well as giving 30% extra damage to monsters and experience, as well as increasing attack damage by 3 for every monster killed. Now I actually replaced that with this one right here, the Fafnir's Talon. Now the reason why I did that is specifically for the passive. Dragon's Breath. Normal attacks deal additional damage equal to 8% of target's current HP. Now the reason why I did that is because I like playing Kil'Groth, but I feel like a lot of my lower tier items help me with the jungling. But in late game, when I have to go up against large warriors and other tanks and stuff, I can use this item to really deal a significant amount of damage when I'm trying to gank enemies. So that's the reason why I ended up switching that out. Now for his movement speed, I got Sonic Boots, giving him armor, as well as an increase to movement speed, and reduces normal attack damage taken by 15%. Next one is Spear of Longinus, 80 attack damage, 50% cooldown speed, 150 armor. And the passive is decreases target armor by 50 on hit for 5 seconds, stacks up to 5 times, which helps a lot with those tanks that you're trying to take out. Next is Hyoga's Edge, 100 armor, 100 magic defense, and 1200 max HP, with the passive being normal attacks increase the wearer's movement speed by 10% and reduces target movement speed by 25% for 2 seconds. Super useful if you're trying to chase down that enemy that just has a little bit of health left. Next we got Rank Breaker, 100 attack damage, 10% cooldown speed. The unique passive on this increases movement speed by 10% after exiting battle. Now this helps out a lot because once you see, you got to keep his passive continually stacked on him to make him an extremely effective jungler. And I'll show you what I mean once we actually jump into the game. And then the passive, which is Break, increases armor pierced by 100, which, like I said, is really good going up against some of those larger tanks. Plus 300 armor, plus 1200 max HP, with the passive being, I can never say that word, riposte. 15% of the physical damage taken is deflected to the enemy as magic damage. Calculations based on damage before damage reduction. So that's the build that I've got set up for Kil'Groth. And then I always make sure that I grab Purify, I can't remember the one. Purge, you'll see it once we actually jump into the game. So we'll be right back. Let me go ahead and find a match, alright guys? And then if you guys are wondering what arcana I'm using, now mine isn't maxed out because I'm not level 30 just yet, but I decided to go for attack speed and high critical damage and increased critical chance with a little bit of HP and armor on the side just to make him a little bit more tankier. But that attack speed and attack damage will definitely help out because his passive gives him increased attack speed, as well as the talent I'm going for is Punish. So that's the one I was talking about. Now I'm gonna go ahead and let my team know I'm gonna go ahead and jungle. So looks like we got Crixie, Violet, Ormar, and Yorn on our side. We got a good balanced team. I think this is gonna be a great game. So let's go ahead and jump into the match and see how well we can do with Kil'Groth. Okay, so I went ahead and grabbed the increased attack speed. Now I actually like going for his second ability first, the Enraged Spear, and the reason why is when you activate that, it can cause additional magic damage, allowing you to take down some of these stronger jungle minions, as well as it helps restore HP, helping you kind of stay in the fight a little bit longer. Now, his passive can stack up to 8 times, increasing his attack speed. However, if you stop attacking, it goes away extremely fast. So what you want to do is make sure that when you're attacking one of these minions, is kind of draw him over to the right, so that you're kind of close to this spider over to the right that you can see. And the reason why is, you'll see in just a second, you can see I've got the stacked up right there. It's at 8. And I want to make sure I keep that on there because it helps me take down these jungle minions a lot faster. And then I can run over, quickly attack this guy, and I keep the stack on. Now I'm going to move over to the right a little bit, so make sure I can get close enough that I can use my spear ability. You'll see in just a second what I mean. He's almost dead. And one more hit. And then go over there and then start attacking, keeping that stacked on there, making sure that I have that increased attack speed, which helps out a whole ton for clearing these minion waves, especially in late game. If you can get that kind of timing down just right, you're going to be an extremely effective jungler. So I've already got my next one set up. Now I'm going to grab the boots. Helps me kind of move between different minions as fast as I possibly can. Now, once I clear this bottom lane, I'm actually going to go for the Abyssal Dragon. You'll see what I mean in just a second, because I should get to level 4 by the time I decide to hit the Abyssal Dragon. Go over there and keep that attack speed up there. You make sure that you do not lose that attack speed, because it's extremely important to make sure that you keep that on there. So I'm actually going to move this guy over into this jungle right here, so that way I can keep an eye over there, and then boom, keeping that attack speed on there. I'm already level 4. Grab the attack speed damage. Now I'm going to save all of my abilities, because I'm going to need them once I go up here and take on the Abyssal Dragon. So, oh, and we got, you know what, we could actually take this guy on. Which was kind of not a good idea for him to come at me like that. It looks like the Abyssal Dragon actually isn't up yet. But we'll take on this Spirit Sentinel. Actually, I think the Abyssal Dragon might be on the other side. I think I'm a little backwards on what's going on. But I can at least take this Spirit Sentinel down, giving my team some increased experience. Go ahead and punish it real quick. Now, I'm going to go ahead and move up real quick to mid lane, because it looks like they're pushing pretty heavily on mid lane. And a double kill, and now I'm gonna go back to farming. Now, if I wanted to, I could go up and move into the enemy jungle, but I like just kind of staying down here unless I want to be like extremely aggressive, which I'm not focused on that too much as of right now. I just kind of want to level up as fast as I possibly can. I should have used my punish right there, but I wasn't paying attention. Oh, there we go. Almost made a huge mistake. Now I'm gonna grab the life still. Now you can see I made a mistake right there in the fact that I wasn't able to keep that 8 stacks on, because I ended up messing up. I should have used my punish ability a lot earlier. So that was actually my bad. I wasn't really paying attention. Go ahead and boom, take that guy down. Now I'm gonna go ahead and move down this way. Take down this. And then I'm going to go back into mid lane and see if I can't help gank for just a second. I'm going to keep my ultimate there. Now the ultimate, I use it every once in a while to give him increased fanatics, which increases his attack damage, or his attack speed and all that. It's like we're doing just fine. Okay, and then we got the Sonic Boots, which is good. That's what we needed. And now I'm going to go down here to the bottom. And we've already taken down that tower. Perfect. Looks like our teammates are doing their jobs just fine. Now at this point, I think I'm going to play a little bit more aggressively. I'm going to move up now that I've got the I can't remember what it's called, like the eagle or whatever it's called. I'm not going to activate that just yet. I'm going to go over here, take this guy down, and then I will use it to charge over to the golem to get the sage buff. Which should give me enough time for my punish to actually come back. And then I can use the punish to actually finish off this sage golem. Make sure I move my way up this way. And now activate. Go over there, take him on. Now I've still got that buff set up on me. Go ahead and grab the chain hammer. And now I've already significantly increased the experience and gold for my team. I wonder if I can get a gank right here. I don't know if I can. But I bet you we can push this tower pretty easily. I'll stay over here and help my team push this tower. That Valheim is ours. Yep, here we go. And now we got Fafnir's Talon. Ooh, gotta be careful of those towers, guys. Gotta be super careful. I'm gonna head back to base and then I'm gonna start my jungle rotation again, except this time I'm gonna go up to the top left so I can take down that Abyssal Dragon. I haven't seen anybody take the Abyssal Dragon just yet. It hasn't popped up, which will be good. And then also, you notice I grabbed a little bit of armor because once I go up against this Abyssal Dragon, I'm gonna definitely need that. So let's go ahead and grab the sage buff. Now, I'm not too worried on trying to keep my attack speed set up for this because I'm just going for the Abyssal Dragon. And then I believe we should have enough time to actually use my punish to take him out for the remainder of his damage, so which will be good. And there we go. Abyssal Dragon is now ours. Grab a little bit of HP. Helps out in those end game fights, just having a little bit more health to sustain ourselves when trying to take down some of these stronger tanks. Plus that should build towards, I think it's called the Mail of Pain, which is exactly what I want to go for. Now, one thing I love is once you activate his second ability, the amount of life steal, wow, they didn't even give me a chance to go for the full build. The team ended up surrendering so bad. So you guys saw my build. I wanted to show it to the rest of the, throughout the rest of the match. Unfortunately, the enemy team ended up surrendering. But my biggest tip for you guys when playing Kil'Groth is to make sure you keep that attack speed on you when you're jungling. To use your first ability to charge at the next jungle minion, the jungle monster, to take him out, so you can keep that attack speed on there because it helps out a ton in late game. You can clear the jungle so fast with Kil'Groth with his passive ability. It's super insane. Wow, I did absolutely horrible. I'm at 4.0. What is going on right now? You know what? I didn't get that many kills anyway, so I should have jumped in and got a lot more kills. But I was doing a lot of jungling. In fact, I'm level 10. We only had one other level 10 anyway. So, well, guys, thanks so much for watching. Also, you know what? One last tip, something that I just pointed out just barely. Make sure to pay attention to your enemy, what your team is doing, to go in for those ganks. That was something I was kind of missing on because I was trying to show you guys how to jungle him effectively. But to make sure to go in and get those, make sure to get those ganks for your team because it helps out a lot. Well, guys, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more Arena of Valor gameplay videos. All right, guys, we'll see ya.